And for one final time in my college career, the confetti didn't really work. Buffs win here. They beat UCLA.
What were your overall thoughts on this game?
Well, despite C-Unit's thoughts, which were Utah is bad, Utah was actually good. It was a whiteout.
Oh,
it was Derek White night here in the C-Unit. And Derek White,
Definitely.
23 points. He was fantastic. You saw George King have a night and a half on his night Thursday night. I think they got to make a night for everyone going forward. They just need a different night.
That's what Derek White said during the press conference.
He said that too, and Derek was terrific. He really was the player that everyone thought he could be. McKinley across the timeline for Colorado. 1 minute gone in the overtime period. Colorado leading by 2. Naiman hands off to McKinley. Right side wing, gets a screen from Walton. Up top, McKinley. Down the lane on the left side, kicked out to Collier. Collier's having a great game tonight. He'll slow it down for Colorado. 8 left on the clock. Collier, Buffs have to go. Collier gets a screen from Walton. Passes to King in the corner. 3-point shot. Good! Oh, baby! (79-74). Colorado leading here in OT. 3:20 left. Rebound by USC, kicked right back out to Jordan McLaughlin, the senior who is third in the country in assists, leads the Pac-12 in that category. Goes to work on McKinley right up top, calling out a play. Gets a screen from Rakosevic. McLaughlin in the right side corner, lines up over Tyler Bay, and it's the moon shot from Jordan McLaughlin. Drops in out of the sky over the big wingspan of Tyler Bay. On the free throw line, Bell gives to the near side for Brooks. Jab steps twice, working on Markkanen. Crossover dribble, wide side, and then given off to Benson. Once more to Brooks. He looks to Dorsey. Instead, he'll take it himself. Down the center of the lane, left side shot, blocked by Markkanen. Rebound gathered in by Allen. He's got speed into the front court. Numbers, near side, Trier. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Brooks and back the other way. Here comes Oregon with numbers themselves. Ennis on the right side, crossover dribble into the lane. Kicked out to Dorsey. Left side wing, he'll settle it down and up top to Brooks. Ristich guarding him, 3-point shot. Good! Brooks right over Ristich. 18-17, cuts it to 1. 8:04 left in the first. Back on Radio 1190 KVCU Boulder, where the Colorado Buffaloes are leading the Arizona Wildcats, the 14th ranked Arizona Wildcats, here with 11:22 left in the first half, 17-11 Colorado. Arizona, one of the most efficient offensive teams in the country and have been most of the Sean Miller era, according to KenPom.com. We'll see if they can come back here. Alkins 3, front iron. Great rebound by DeAndre Ayton, but he couldn't gather it in, and it goes off of his hand. 2 Colorado Buffaloes there tag teaming a box out, and that's all you can do against the 7-footer when you're about 6'3". Collier slowly into the front court. He's joined by Bay, Walton, Brown, and Wright. That's Naiman Wright out on the floor for Colorado. Walton flashes a screen. He rolls. Collier to up top to Bay. He drives right side. Layup banked in. Beautiful drive by Tyler Bay, who seems to get better with every passing game. Trier up top for Arizona, far side, Parker Jackson Cartwright up top to Trier. He faked the 3, steps in mid-range, no shot there. He gives to Jackson Cartwright, drives in wildly. Charge drawn by Del Brown, and this is exactly the type of game that Sean Miller was trying to avoid, with Arizona playing wildly, not using their skill and athleticism over Colorado and turning this into a rat race, and Colorado thus far is succeeding, shooting 58% from the field, Arizona 21%. Buffs even out rebounding the far bigger Arizona Wildcats 9-7. Naiman Wright, he stops on the elbow, shot way long, and it was so ugly that he tried to claim that someone tipped it out of bounds, but no one did. We saw Naiman, we saw. PJC up with the ball for Arizona. Collier will show man defense here for Colorado. Comes to the near side for Raleigh Alkins. Alkins with number 1 on his back, throws it into Ayton. Ayton posts up, and he draws contact. Couldn't finish through Dom Collier, who fouled him right away. And that'll be Collier's second personal foul, which you understand there on Ayton, but Collier has trouble with foul issues, and that's not the player you want with the way he's been playing. And interesting strategy by Colorado and Tad Boyle, fronting Ayton in the post there. We'll see if they go to a lob later in the game. Ayton's first free throw no good, because It seems like Ayton could lob and alley-oop almost anything with Colorado fronting in the post like that. Meanwhile, you don't want him to get the ball, so you really can't play behind him either. It's a tough player to play against, and he missed his first free throw, but he's back at the line shooting 71% on the year. Second free throw, that one's in. He commented yesterday in practice how soft these rims were. He even came up and started touching it. He's so big he can just touch the rim without jumping, and he was inspecting it from ground level. McKinley right side into Dallas Walton down low. His shot will fall right over number 14, Dusan Ristic, the other 7-footer for Arizona. And Dallas Walton having a big freshman game here thus far. 9:41 left in the first. Alonzo Trier lines up from 3, dead on but long, and Walton will grab this board, and he is playing so big here early. And like I said earlier, shades of Josh Scott, and we saw Josh Scott basically single-handedly beat Arizona here last time out. And it's so interesting to see that because Arizona always has the size. They had Caleb Tarzuski then. Now they have these two players in Ristic and Ayton, but Dallas Walton finding ways to get around these two 7-footers as Colorado leads by 9 with 9:27 left in the first. Walton gets it up top, thought about a handoff. Instead, he pulls up from the free throw line, swishes home. What has gotten into Dallas Walton? 7 points here. Shades of Ben Mills, a la Kansas, 2013. Timeout, Sean Miller. Hang on for dear life because the Colorado Buffaloes are coming after an upset of Arizona State. They're on a 12-1 run against the 14th ranked Wildcats. They're up 23-12 with 9:15 left in the first. And you know the Buffaloes have to hold on for dear life because who knows when Arizona's going to turn it on. You know it's coming. They haven't scored in their last 7 attempts over the last 6 minutes, but you know it's coming at some point, and Colorado has to find a way to hold on if they want the Arizona sweep this weekend here at home. Jackson Cartwright up top to Alkins for Arizona. Ayton on the elbow, passes it out. Jackson Cartwright gets it in the corner. He drives in, blocked by Walton from behind. Bay will get hip checked, and the foul's called on Bay because he was under the basket, so in the half circle, and Bay, that'll be his first personal 8th team foul, and that's a shooting foul. Jackson Cartwright goes to the line. Like I said, a marvelous free throw shooter on the year, only at a 78% clip, but he's been hot lately from the stripe as he hits that first one. King checks in for Bay as Colorado will go a little bit small as Ayton is the only true big man for Arizona in there, although obviously Raleigh Alkins is 6'6" too, matches up with George King, who is also 6'6", so kind of works. Parker Jackson Cartwright's second free throw is in there, so 9-point game with 9 minutes left in the first. McKinley Wright brings up the ball for Colorado over the CU logo. Slow dribble, crossover to the left, up top to King. He drives in right side of lane, kicked out to Naaman, 3-point shot, good! The Buffs are hot! Hotter than the desert! 26-14, 8:38 left in the first. Jackson Cartwright far side for number 3, Dylan Smith. Up top to Jackson Cartwright, one more. Smith, 3-point shot from the wing. Can't get the answer. Long rebound goes out to Trier. New shot clock for Arizona. Near side, Raleigh Alkins. He'll step into the short corner. Now the lane. Back out. Jackson Cartwright drives in from the top to Alkins. Slams it in. You don't want to let Raleigh Alkins get in from 8 foot and in. Raleigh Alkins can be a deadly finisher in so many different ways, and that's what he did there. 10-point ball game. McKinley up top left side, kicks it out to Deshaun Schwartz. Take the 3-pointer, steps in the mid-range, cashes. Blow for blow, the Buffaloes go here with the 14th ranked Arizona Wildcats. Sean Miller yelling at the top of his lungs. Crowd gets into it, Ayton from 18 in the elbow. And that one finally finds the bottom of the net for DeAndre Ayton. Fans will quiet down as McKinley Wright fakes a handoff, drives in on the right side. He never gets nervous for a freshman. George King drives in left side into Walton! Slams it with 2 hands! Dallas Walton out of his mind here early. He's got 9 points to go along with 1 board and a block. Near side Ayton, he gets the ball and straight into the lane. Just used that size. I think the freshman finally realized how much bigger he was, and that could be a problem for CU. McKinley hands off to Deshaun, up top to Naaman. Naaman with a right-handed dribble into the lane. Right side layup, banks in. No defense for Arizona, and Colorado taking it into the teeth of the Wildcats. Both teams moving fast on offense here. All of a sudden, 32-20. Jackson Cartwright, far side, Trier, three-point shot from the wing, and that one didn't go in. Alonzo Trier just off somehow today, and it's been a blessing for the Buffaloes. Near side, McKinley right on the wing, gets a screen from Walton, sets up top, Walton rolls down the left side, McKinley finds him, and lays it in! Dallas Walton with 11, McKinley with a beautiful pass, timeout, Sean Miller! Buffs up 34-20, 6:28 left in the first. We'll be right back. Line change for Arizona after the Sean Miller timeout. Wristed shot, no good. The hook. King up high for the board. Up court to McKinley Wright down the left side. Buffs leading 34-20 with 6 minutes left in the first half. Wright stops, gives off to McKinley up top. He resets for Tad Boyle. Far side, Deshaun Schwartz grabs the ball. Mr. Colorado basketball last year, throws to the far side for Naaman Wright. 10 left on the clock. He stops between the circles, picks up his dribble, throws to the right side for McKinley. 5 left on the clock, they gotta go. George flashes a ball screen, McKinley into the lane, and one! There's something about these freshmen. Buffs up 16.
Bucket counts. Personal foul called on number 23, Alex Barcelo's second personal foul, 15.
Barcelo picks up his second personal 15 foul on Arizona this half, and McKinley Wright will stare into what is the C unit today with the Buffalo's students on break. McKinley's free throw to complete the and one is in. Buffs up 17 in the first half on the 14th ranked Wildcats. Who would have thought? Like I said, fresh lineup out there for Arizona. Barcelo, Keanu Pinder in the game for the first time. Near side, Acott. His shot from the short corner, no good. Ristich gets the board, back up with it, no good. McKinley gets this board off the tip from Seward. Up court for Colorado. McKinley, crossover dribble, throws to Naaman, and back out to McKinley. He'll reset. McKinley slows it down. Right side, Naaman. He's looking down low for Deshaun Schwartz. Slowly lulling the defense to sleep, or trying to at least. McKinley from the left side drives in straight to the lane. The teeth of the defense again. Can't get that circus layup to fall. Maybe a bit too much from the freshman, as number 23, Alex Barcelo, brings the ball up court for Sean Miller. Left side, Barcelo stops, throws it into the corner for Acott. Acott back to Barcelo, floater from 4, and that one no good. Ristich right up for the board. They wanted to travel. He misses his putback. King goes up strong and gets that second rebound. Left side, McKinley Wright. Duff's playing a little bit more slowly here on offense. You understand it, bounce into King, back out to Seward, and tipped away and stolen. The Buffs have gone a bit cold. Near side, Acott, crossover dribble on the wing, into Ristich. He goes up with a acrobatic layup and finishes, and that's that size for Arizona working out, as Sean Miller with this new lineup finding some life here for his team, which is kind of on the ropes here early. 37 isn't going to win Colorado the game, so they need to keep scoring here on offense. McKinley into the lane, finishes! Crossover dribble behind the back, step through with his left hand, and then finished with the right off the glass. Have you seen that from a freshman? I haven't. Randolph, left side. Listen to this crowd. Barcelo steps in, mid-range shot, short, airballed. King there for the board, up court to McKinley. McKinley to Seward, back out to Naaman. He slows it down to McKinley once more. Right side, wide open, Deshaun Schwartz, three-point shot. Good! Buffs up 20, 42-22 on the 14th ranked Wildcats. 3:20 left in the first. Here with Colorado Buffaloes forward George King coming off another double-double for you. Maybe the Colorado State game wasn't the best, but you've played 3 out of 4 games really tough here, rebounding and scoring the ball. What's going right for you right now?
I've just been blessed right now. Just a lot of work, just playing, trying to let the game come to me. I didn't do a great job of that as I wanted to tonight, but for the most part, I did let the game come to me a little bit. just playing, you know, with my teammates. That's so not the rebound. That's what I have. So that's gonna come.
How big is that rebounding ability now that Torrey Miller's
It's huge. It's huge. It's pivotal because you know Torrey is one of our senior leaders, one of our best rebounders on the team, and now that he's sidelined right now, we gotta. You know, obviously I can't replace Torrey. No one can individually. We can all do a little bit more. Maybe go out and grab one extra rebound, or contest the rim one extra time, or whatever. And if we all do that as a team collectively, we can replace Torrey. As bad as that sounds, but Torrey's a great guy, but
talk about it as a team effort to replace Torrey. McKinley has his first double-double with rebounds, that is, tonight. How smart is that? A guy like that, a freshman, realizing the team needs rebounds.
6 foot, 5'8" freshman, 6 foot freshman, guard, point guard, going out and getting 10 rebounds. There's not too many other dudes in the country doing that. And as a freshman, I'm not really sure if anyone at his size as a freshman doing that. So that's just a testament to the kind of player he is. So that's huge for us. His rebound has been one of our things that we haven't been going too well.
As with the non-conference season, you get a lot of tests against different style of opponents. You know, tonight was a trapping team, full court press, three-point shooting team. What do you think you can learn about this going forward for, you know, whoever throws that at you later in the season?
We got to take care of the ball. You know, get the paint, jump stop, 2 feet, make some plays, find the open man. I mean, at this level, you know, the defense is going to break down. Eventually, you just got to be patient offensively to allow the defense to break down. And when it does, make it easy.
That's George King. I'm Jake Shapiro. Back to you.